95.7 The Game.
Brought to you by Stanford Blood Center. Give blood for life.
All right, it's time for Zaza Pachulia, the executive show, brought to you by Stanford Blood Center. Give blood for life. We will have the Xfinity Flex moment of the show coming up in about 15 minutes on the roast. But Zaza, nothing easy, Pachulia. Hey, man, Dub Nation feeling good now. 2 in a row after losing 4 in a row. But the last 3 games, even in that loss against Phoenix, it feels like the Warriors are starting to turn a corner. And let's start with Draymond Green, your former teammate, a champion, of course. He's starting to look spry. He's starting to look like he's getting his timing back for the Dubs, Zaza. And good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning. Good to be back again. But, yeah, that's a right question to start with, Vante. Draymond's, energy and enthusiasm. Yeah, I need that for today, man. I need that to keep it going. Draymond is so smart. Obviously he called out himself and he said that, one of the interviews after the game that he needs to be better. And, there are players that I played with or against that needed different ways to motivate themselves. And there was motivation actually for him that he needed to be better, and that was true as well. He acknowledged it, and I give him credit for not shying away from the criticism that he criticized himself. Right, but at the same time, he found a way to be better. And last couple of games, he's been amazing. Obviously, after scoring end one, for example, and his reaction towards the fans and firing up the fans or his teammates. I mean, that's the difference maker in my opinion. So good to see him back. Obviously missing, so many games. It's not that easy to come back and, start playing the same way that you used to before you got injured, right? So it takes some time. It takes, you're being rusty. Game is little fast, and it's going to take a couple games to slow down. But I think he found his rhythm. And he feels good, so that's what matters. That's what we need for the playoffs.
Yeah, he was really, really good in the final minutes of the Sacramento game where he's initiating offense. His defense has been so much more active. The guy on Saturday night that I thought was just spectacular was Klay Thompson, and I just talking about coming back from injury, finding your rhythm. Kerr's asking him to kind of relax a little more, maybe be more discerning, if you will. I love where Klay's at right now, and I'm just envisioning this lineup with Poole and Curry and Klay at times on the court. Man, it feels like they're in a good spot right now if Steph can get healthy, obviously, for the playoffs with that 3-guard lineup.
Yeah, but I mean, it's Klay. Obviously, with Klay, we were talking about his shot selections, and he's just patience not quite being there. But that's who Klay is, and until he gets to the point where his shots look good, and it's normal, and the rhythm shots, obviously we were going to have those kind of feelings, but same time, I don't see one single person that had doubt that moment would come, right? So
there's doubters, Zaza. Trust me, we do a radio show. There's doubters.
There are doubters. Yeah. Well, here's the thing: it's their choice. But knowing Klay, and I was fortunate to play with him, right? So he's wired differently, and the way he's wired, he had to appreciate that. It's very unique. We talk so many times. I mean, there's no shot for him to feel it's not going in. He got to the point, and listening to him actually post game after the game, the interview. I'll give a lot of credit to Bob Fitzgerald, where he texted him and had a feeling that this was the game, and he played a really, really good game, and he seemed like the Klay that we know, and we would like to see actually, and we need it as well, right? So for the playoffs, so first couple weeks was ups and downs for him, and he had flashes. That's a good thing, right? He had a couple of games throughout this stretch where he was like, "Oh my God, he's back!" Like that's the Klay we know, right? So and then next game it's a little down again, right? So and hopefully the ups and downs is more plateaued now. Like I say, like Draymond, it's perfect timing for him to be the Klay that we need, and obviously the Klay that helped us to win the championship. So he looked good on Saturday. Loved his energy, loved his movement, his shot selection. I mean, his shot making obviously, so it's always been there, right? So,
right.
Hopefully, no more ups and downs for him. And like I say, I miss watching Klay's game, like Klay that we all know, right? So I miss it because he's such a compliment to this game and to this league. He's such a unique player, unique person. So I want to see him every single night.
Zaza, when I look at Jordan Poole and what he's been doing over the last couple of months, I see the star qualities. I mean, he's not there yet, but it feels like the kid has got all of the qualities that you look for in a guy who can maybe take that next leap, and not this offseason, not this regular season or postseason, but at some point in the near future. The ascension of Jordan Poole, are you as kind of blown away as we are? Because I didn't see this coming.
Yeah, I mean, it's seeing him in a bubble in G League, right? That was a game changer for him, I think. And like in Klay, he has flashes, but after the bubble, his confidence level went off the roof. I mean, this kid since then, his confidence has been amazing. And if you look at the last 17 games, he scored more than 20 points in all the 17 games, and there are only 9 players in the history of the Warriors have done that.
Wow!
And and he improved in every category of scoring, the rebounding, the assist, the field goal percentage, 3-point field goal percentage, free throw percentage. Right? He has so much improvement from previous year, right? So, and talking about star status. Talking to other players from different teams, from opponent teams, he earned the respect from the other players. So that's really, really, really important, I think, in this league, to have respect from your opponents. And, he's always on top of the scouting, list and from the opponent team. So that's a really, really good place for him. So I don't know what else is called the star status, but obviously, hopefully he's going to win the most improved player of the year, and he deserves it when you look at his stats and you look at it, everything he's done this year, right? And not forget about numbers. He's just playing like a winning basketball.
Yes.
And then he's helping our team to win the basketball games, because I've seen so many players can score but not having the impact on effect to the game, right? Or effect to win. But this kid is helping our team to win the games. I mean, seeing Steph being out, the Klay being out, Draymond being out, he's done so many great things for the team and being there. So, to me, he's a star already, and hopefully everybody going to feel the same. But, it's just incredible what Jordan has done, and I love watching his game.
Talking to Zaza Pachulia, 2-time NBA champ with the Golden State Warriors, now a front office consultant, and he's also fly, Shasky. I don't know if you see the outfit Zaza wears. His fashion is on point.
Oh.
And Zaza, let me ask you this, because there's a lot of question marks about Chase Center when it was opening up. A lot of fans saying, well, Oracle was so loud. We had a real home court advantage. We don't know if Chase Center could replicate what Oracle Arena brought. Now, they haven't yet. But those last 2 home games against Phoenix and Utah, that place was loud. And did you get excited like myself and Shasky when you thought about the playoffs, you thought about home games for the Warriors now? They're going back to the playoffs. They just won 50 games for the 7th time in 9 seasons, the 11th time in franchise history. They win 50, so congratulations on that. 50 wins is a big deal. But now you get a home playoff game at Chase Center. That place is going to be rocking, man. It's not Oracle Arena, but, man, Chase Center's no chump.
Total, you nailed it. Total playoff experience, last 2 games. It was amazing. And then the games helped it too. Like, against Utah being down almost 20 points and, coming back and winning. And that 4th quarter was like incredible. Incredible. Most joy probably I got watching the basketball games since I retired. And, but, the numbers talk itself. Like, 50 wins and 7 times in last 9 years for the Warriors, and no other team has done it in the last 9 years to have a the 50-win season, right? So, and our season ticket holders, so we are so thankful for them and our fans that they've been coming and supporting and selling out every single game for this year, right? And also, I have these numbers from John Bevan, who runs our ticketing department, that 95% of the fans renewed for next season already.
Oh, wow.
So it tells you how strong fan base we have, and we are so grateful and thankful. And this is one of our strengths, actually. I mean, for opponent teams coming to Chase Center to play against the Warriors, they know that Chase Center will be rocking. They know that you're going to be a sellout crowd, and every seat will be taken. So we're super grateful for our fans, and this is amazing for an athlete, guys. Like to play in this kind of environment, this is probably most, something that gives you the most pleasure. So thank you, fans.
Zaza, you've been teammates with both of these guys. We saw this morning Tiger Woods. As of right now, I feel like I'm going to play. That's what Tiger Woods said. Who's more excited to see Tiger Woods? Is it Andre Iguodala or Steph Curry?
Oh, that's a tough question. I know Andre loves Tiger a lot. I watched golf before with Andre when Tiger was playing, and his comments was incredible. But just knowing the love for the game from Steph also, and I probably it's going to be 50-50.
No, I can't wait. And can't wait to see the Warriors back on the floor Thursday against the LA Lakers for the regular season finale at Chase Center. And then a big back-to-back over the weekend, and we'll see where you guys are slotted as a 3 seed, 4 seed. May not matter because Steph Curry will be back as he's getting healthier and healthier. And the Warriors now looking better and better and better, returning to form from earlier this season. Zaza, always fun. We'll talk to you in 2 weeks. And when we do talk to you in 2 weeks, means we're going to have some playoff games under our belt. Let's go.
Most exciting times, playoffs, obviously. I mean, that's why you're playing these 82 regular season games, right? To put yourself in a situation to make the playoffs and hopefully, make the round for winning the title. But before we go, I want to congratulate our guy, Tim Hardaway.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Hall of Fame.
Good call.
This is big. Such a special moment for him. And, obviously Warriors fans remember from Run TMC time and how incredible he was with Mitch and Chris Mallon. So, well-deserved, amazing career, amazing things he's done for our franchise and for this game. So congratulations, Tim Hardaway.
No doubt. Well said, Zaza. Congratulations to Tim Hardaway Sr. finally getting his call to the Hall, and maybe he'll get that number 10 hung up in the rafters next to Chris Mullin's number 17 at Chase Center. That will probably happen in the future. Zaza, always fun. We'll talk to you in 2 weeks.
Have a great day, guys.
Thanks.
You too, Zaza. Nothing easy, Pachulia, here on the Executive Show.